From tomorrow night, Sue Lawley has the headlines from D-Day week.
Good evening. The headlines tonight, the 5th of June.
With correspondence reports through the build-up to the D-Day landings themselves.
15 minutes after landing, the entire A Company was out of action. For 2 hours, it appeared this landing was a major disaster.
Every night from tomorrow, after the 9 o'clock news, News 44 on BBC One.
And there's a special D-Day breakfast with Frost tomorrow morning when he interviews the Prime Minister, John Major, live from Portsmouth at 8:15.
A very good evening to you. Well, I shall be down in Portsmouth tomorrow doing the weather forecast in Breakfast with Frost. Do join me. I'm pretty optimistic. It looks as though this little ridge of high pressure is going to come in for then. But as this warm front pushes across during Monday, it looks as though it's going to get pretty miserable in the channel, some poor visibility and a bit of drizzly stuff around as well. Well, it's been a wet day today down in the south particularly, but that heaviest of the rain is now pushing away very quickly. I think it'll clear the extreme southeast in the next hour or two. Still a few showers you notice in the north, and they're likely to stay there through the night, but most of us ending up with a dry night, temperatures down to about 6 or 7 degrees. And then, as you see, a good deal of sunshine to start the day with tomorrow, the exception up in Shetland, where you're likely to see a fair amount of cloud and some outbreaks of rain. It is going to change in the west as the cloud gathers and begins to push its way in. 1 or 2 showers perhaps coming over the Pennines around the middle of the day, and certainly some up in northern parts of Scotland too. And then through the afternoon, outbreaks of rain further across Northern Ireland, down the western side of England and Wales, down into southwestern parts of England too. But it is going to feel warmer than today with the winds a little bit lighter. And as I say, through Monday, rain pushing its way eastwards, turning out pretty miserable, rather drizzly and poor visibility in the channel. That's it. Bye for now.
The drama of a trial in which the families of 2 American teenagers who carried out a shotgun suicide pact blamed hidden messages in the lyrics of a British heavy metal band in a fine-cut documentary on BBC Two in 15 minutes, a little later than published.
Tomorrow evening, and the start of a story that shaped history.
Your efforts will ensure the freedom of many, many people.
I was very hesitant to get off that boat because it was murder.
The first man I seen dead, I looked at him and I thought, well, why is he sleeping? Because I was so naive about death.
And at the end of it, we had 75 on our feet out of 150.
Turning the tide, the D-Day landings on BBC One.
The 1970 World Cup. An Italian who thinks he's English, and an Englishman who thinks he's Pelé.
I thought we could go away.
Great. There's my car. I'm sorry. You don't like football?
I do like football. I just don't feel the need to go on about it all day and night. I'm on the pill now, you know.
That's brilliant. All the girls down London are on the pill.
And how do you know?
Took a few pictures, hope you don't mind. Do carry on.
Let me show you where you can get a decent pint of it.
Smash him, fella! Smash him, Malta!
You sure about this?
Italy. Didn't they play a blinder last night, eh?
Fair game, next Saturday at 9 on BBC One.
Film comedy now on BBC One as a group of psychiatric patients get lost in New York. Michael Keaton and Christopher Lloyd head The Dream Team.